Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's Wednesday, July the 21st, 2021, 12 noon on the East Coast, 9 a.m. on the West Coast. That can only mean one thing. It is time for episode number 203 of Lakeway Area Real Estate Talk Live, presented by your friends at
Elite Realty Group.
We are glad to be with you on this Wednesday afternoon. Here, coming to you live from Morristown, Tennessee for the 203rd episode today. We've got a big show planned for you. We got some really good things that we think that you are going to enjoy today. We're going to be talking about appraisals, which is a massive issue right now in the real estate market.
Yeah, if you're looking for a job,
you might want to go into being an appraiser right now. You know what I'm saying? But again, we're going to be talking to you about appraisals, the process, the goods, the bads, the uglies about those. Give you some information about that. We've also got for you today is National Day. We've got Would You Rather. We've got the real estate word of the day. We've got the area happenings.
That's right.
And we got all kinds of fun, man, that is going to be going down right here on this show today. We will say to each and every one of you, we are glad that you are here with us. Every time that we go live, you guys show up and show out. You help us more. You support us more than we could ever have dreamed or imagined in our life. We had no idea.
It's been great.
That people would do.
It has been great.
And have as much fun here on this show as we do. 4 years now into it. It's been really good.
Is it really
met a lot
4
of
years?
people. Well, August will be 4 years.
That's crazy.
So we've been doing this for a long time. We may or may not have aged a little bit. We may or may not have changed just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
But the one thing remains the same is the nation. The people that support us are still awesome.
That's right.
So we are glad that you guys are here. Here's what we want you to do today. We literally want to spread the message around the world. You big time helped us do that last Wednesday. Actually, on all of our shows lately, you've just been throwing it, knocking it out of the park, helping us to reach many, many people. You can help us today massively by doing three big things for us, by getting this out, literally spread around the world. Last year, this show was saw in over 7 countries. Last week this show was seen in over 7 countries, all because you guys done these three big things. You, my friend, have been tabbed as the three big thing, man.
And I'm doing it right now. I'm doing it.
Tell the people of the nation what we need them to do.
So like the video, share the video. It's on the screen here somewhere. Like the video, share the video, invite people to come watch the video with you. It helps us out tremendously, like Mike said. 7 countries. On some of these things I'm watching right now because we got stuff pulled up everywhere. There's closed captioning.
Yeah, I kind of like it.
I don't know how you guys know what we're saying.
Yeah.
But we thank you. Now they're putting the words on the screen. They used to not do that when we first
I don't
started.
know how they understand us.
They've been watching us for 4 years.
Yes.
Over across the waters. We don't know how they understand us.
No.
People who live close to us can't understand us.
No, my wife can't understand.
Now they're putting it on the screen. It's making it easy for you folks.
She's always telling me, I can't understand you. And I'm thinking, I don't know if that's what I'm doing or that's how I talk, because it could be.
It's a little bit of both.
That's exactly right. So again, glad you guys are here with us today. Like, share, invite, comment on the video.
Yeah.
If this is the first time you've ever watched us, tell us where you're watching from. If this is the 203rd time you've watched us, tell us where you're watching from. Your interaction in this show will make it as great as it can be. While you're like, sharing, inviting, and commenting on this video, let me tell you what you've got yourself into. You have arrived for the 203rd episode of Lakeway Area Real Estate Talk Live, where we bring to you the most up-to-date, relevant real estate information you are going to find anywhere on the planet. You're going to get it here today. Not only do we talk real estate, but we do all kinds of things. We have lots of fun. We get to interact with some of the best people in the whole entire world, and that is you, my friends. With that being said, let's get this show started with our first segment that you guys love to do, and it's called Today is National. Who knew that every day of the year every year, man, every day is a national day, okay?
Yeah.
And today is a day.
There's 3 of them today. 2 of them are really good.
They're really good.
One's really good too.
I like that.
Yeah.
So we are going to have you to tell us.
Oh, me.
What today's national days, what are they today, my man? Tell
Okay,
us about
so
it.
today is National Junk Food Day.
I love
I wish
that.
we had a crowd in the background that could just erupt.
I do
at this
have
point in
sounds
time.
on here. Hold on just a minute. I'm going to bring in a sound. Let's do this again. But you keep
Okay,
going there.
you want me to
I
say
got to
something else,
find
or
it here.
you
Hold
want me
on
to say
just a
something
minute.
else, or?
Hold on. I believe I got this.
It's a good story time session.
I believe I got this
One
right
time
here.
when I was little. I better
You're
not tell
going to tell it, right?
No, okay.
You're totally going to tell
I'm just trying to get you some time here.
So right here. Okay, but hold on a minute. Let me put it up here.
Okay, let's
All right, do
hold
it
on
again.
here.
I got it right
Okay,
now.
so today is National Junk Food Day.
There it goes. It's going right now. It should be. I
Okay,
don't know
we
if
hope it is. If not,
Yes.
we feel like it should be.
Yes.
National Junk Food Day. It's National Hot Dog Day.
We're going to boo that one. I booed that one.
Why?
Yeah, I just don't know how to
I love hot dogs.
Hot dogs. Hold on. Let me give you the sound. There
Yeah,
you go.
Hot
Pay
Dog
attention.
Day.
Got
And
it.
it's also National Be Someone
Yeah,
Day.
we'll give that one applause too.
Okay, yeah.
we
So
got
you
it.
got to be somebody today, eat your hot dogs and the junk food on the
Yes.
same day.
Yes.
So it's a good day.
I'm with
I don't
you,
know if you
yes.
realize that. So maybe you've had a down day. We're going to go back and talk a little bit of Monday talk
Yeah,
here.
let's
Maybe
do it.
you've had a down day
Right.
up to this point.
Sure.
It's 12:06, and I've just informed you that today's National Junk Food Day, Hot Dog Day, and Be Someone Day. If that don't turn your day around.
Yeah. I mean, today's a national day. Who don't like to celebrate Junk Food Day? And who don't like to celebrate Hot Dog Day? You know what I'm saying? I think those are all good days for us to be able to celebrate. So again, today is National Junk Food Day, National Be Someone Day, and National Hot Dog Day. So with that being said, with junk food, okay, with totally junk food and hot dog, okay, it's going to lead us into our next segment, which I think everybody is going to like to do, okay? I really think that the people of the nation is going to like to play this. We're going to bring back a game way from the past here, and we're going to play a little bit of Would You Rather. You ready to do this?
I'm ready, buddy.
Especially since it's National Junk Food Day and National Hot Dog Day. Let's combine those two, okay? Let's combine those two up, and let's do this. Would you rather, you got to go first.
Okay.
Would you rather have your favorite junk food,
Okay.
or would you rather have your favorite hot dog? All right, you only get one, only one. Would you rather have your favorite junk food and you can eat it all day long because it's National Day? Or would you rather have your favorite hot dog and you can eat it all day long? You guys answer that question in the box. Would you rather have your favorite junk food or would you rather have your favorite hot dog? You go first, my man.
Hot dog.
You going with the hot dog?
Hot dog.
Like you just totally took
It's
that
just
out.
that easy. I love a good hot dog.
You didn't even really
I
have
love
to
a
think
good hot
about
dog. I don't care if it's got, a lot of people don't eat hot dogs if they got beans in the chili, which is not my favorite, by the way. I like real hot dog chili,
Right.
with meat.
Right?
Okay.
I'm with you.
So a lot of people don't like it if it's got beans. I do. I
Sure.
like my favorite's real chili with meat.
I got
I
it.
like the one with bean. I like the one that don't have no bean.
Any kind of hot dog.
I like them plain. I like them with mustard only. I
Any
like
kind
them
of
with
hot dog.
ketchup only.
Yes.
I'll eat a coleslaw.
Right. I'm with you on this. So I'm going
Mayonnaise. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I've eaten a hot dog that got mayonnaise on it.
Yeah, I don't
A lot
know
of people
about
do
that.
it.
I don't know
It's
about
good.
that.
If you've never tried it, you should. People say it on my feed they can't comment. I don't know why you
Right.
can't comment, but you can always hop over to Elite Realty Group's page.
Yes.
You can comment on there. For some reason, they ain't letting you comment on mine. That's okay. They're probably mad at me.
Absolutely, no doubt about it. So I'm going with, since today's National Hot Dog Day, National Junk Food Day, you went with the hot dog. I'm going with the junk food.
What is
I'm
it?
going to eat Reese Cups, okay, all day long, just all day long. I'm going to eat them the whole day, from daylight to dark. I am going with.
I
the
hope
junk food.
people's picking hot dogs.
I'm
I
going
don't
with
know.
junk food. So I'm going to.
Norma Jean said junk food. Amanda, the statistician, McMahon, said junk food.
Right.
Let's see here. Is anybody else? Ain't nobody
Would
else
you
said-
rather today, folks, have junk food, or would you rather have your favorite hot dog? Okay,
Yeah.
that's what you got to
Francis
ask
said
today.
yes.
Francis is going
I'm
with
gonna
that.
say she's agreeing with me.
Yes, she probably is. She probably is. So again, with that being said, that is today's National Day, National Hot Dog Day, National Junk Food Day, and National Beat Someone Day. Tell us, would you rather have your favorite junk food or your
Ashley said
favorite?
Reese's. She's going with Reese's
I'm
for
going
you
with
with
it
you.
too. I'm going with it too.
know, y'all ain't
While
having
you
hot
guys
dogs.
are playing along with that segment there, let's move right along to the next segment, which is one we're bringing back from the past, and it is the Elite Realty Group Real Estate Word of the Day, where we give you a real estate word and we tell you exactly what that word means. so that you are more of an educated individual. We seek to make you as educated as we can here today. That's what we're doing, okay? So we are today going to be talking about appraisals. All right, we're totally going to be talking about appraisals, and this segment will just lead us into talking to appraisals because that's just how we roll.
Yeah.
All right. But so today's real estate word of the day is none other than appraisal.
Yes.
All right. Now we're going to throw this back a long way. Okay. We're going to throw this one back a long way.
How far back?
Way back, man. A couple years back when we did the real estate word of the day, Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays for all the people of the nation. And we made you do two things.
I had to answer it.
We had to make you do two things when we do the real estate word of the day. The first one is appraisal, and you've got to spell it.
Oh, appraisal?
You've got to spell it first.
Okay, I can spell it easy.
Okay, go with it.
APPRAISAL.
I'm with you on that. Now you got to give us the definition.
Now, I won the 5th grade spelling bee competition at Myrtle Grade School in Dale Barton, West Virginia.
Yes.
Okay, I'm still the champion up there.
We've heard this before.
Okay.
We've heard this
well,
before.
just let you know, don't challenge me to a spelling
I'm
contest.
with you on that.
So appraisal nailed it on the spelling. What does it mean?
Yes, tell us.
You want me to give a real definition or Dave's definition?
I want Dave's definition.
Okay, Dave's definition is a person who comes to a house.
Right. Now that's an appraiser. We're talking about an appraisal.
Oh, appraisal. Okay.
Appraisal.
Okay, an appraisal is a piece of paper that a man or a woman has been to a house and tells you on that piece of paper with other pieces of paper involved what the bank will lend on that house.
Absolutely.
They use other comparables.
We can take that.
That's my definition.
We can totally take that. Well, if you go and you want to look at the exact definition, okay, what is the exact definition of an appraisal? Here's what, when you look up old Webster tells us, all right, that an appraisal is an unbiased professional, and it's got licensed. They made sure the professional is a licensed opinion of a home's value.
Key word.
In a purchase and sale transaction, an appraisal is used to determine whether a home's contract price is appropriate given the home's condition. Okay?
Yes.
Now we get asked this all the time, okay? Because we do what's called market analysis, and they're kind of similar, but yet they're different. And they're different in the fact of we are not licensed appraisers.
Right. We're licensed realtors.
Yes. So again, we cannot people ask all the time, can you give me an appraisal on my house? Well, we can call somebody who can give you one, but we technically cannot appraise houses because we're not licensed to do so.
Right.
However, a licensed individual that is an appraiser, which you was talking about just a few minutes ago, they are the ones who would appraise your home. And they're going to tell the bank, hey, it's worth this amount or it's not. Here is the value that we see with like properties in the same area in this neighborhood for this house. So again, when you talk about real estate, let's jump right on into what we're talking about today, okay? Which is we're talking about what happens with appraisals, what's going on. We're totally talking about all that today, okay? Let's go ahead.
I was just going to say, like, before we tackle the appraisal itself, this is a common question, is do I have to have one?
Sure.
If you're getting financing, I've never heard anybody say no.
Right, absolutely.
So banks will require you to have an appraisal done on the property that you're trying to buy.
And I'm going to go on off that a little bit more since we're talking appraisals, and you look at it and you say, so I'm paying cash. Can I get an appraisal? Absolutely you can.
It's not required at that point.
No requirements on it, but it may satisfy you to say, hey, I know what I'm giving for this property is literally what the property's worth, or it's worth more, or it's worth less, or whatever. But appraisals, they're used in many different, of course, types of contracts. They're used, as you were just talking about, FHA loans, conventional loans, all those. If you're going to get a mortgage on it, you're going to have an appraisal. But they can be used also when you are going to be paying cash for the property. So we're going to discuss those a little bit with you today, because there's a lot of questions that we get, especially when we get inside of the contract, you get inside the deal, you've got an accepted offer on a property, you're going to go the financing route, and the appraisal's coming up, okay? So people all the time say, okay, what is that? What's going to happen? What's going to go down? Well, we kind of already told you a little bit of that when we was giving you the real estate word of the day being appraisal. We kind of told you what it was. A licensed appraiser is going to go out, they're going to check out the property, they're going to look all through it, they're going to see all about it, they're going to do those things, and they're going to kind of report back to the bank, the mortgage person, that this is going to be okay for you to loan this money on this. That's what's going to happen. Someone is going to go to, the property, they're going to check it out. Depending on the type of loan, there's different things that they're even going to be looking for. Right. When you start talking about that appraisal, it's kind of different per the type of loan that it gets. But the questions that come back to us, okay, are these kind of things. So I have an appraisal on my house. I'll be the questioner today. You be the answer, all right?
Okay.
So the appraisal, they go out, they appraise it. The appraisal comes back on my house, and it appraises for the value that is on the contract. That purchase price is what my house appraises for. What now? What goes on now at this point in time? It appraises for the value that's on the contract.
Well, you're good.
Sure.
You're good. So you know that the value of that house is exactly what the contract said. Now, this is maybe off subject, but is that the official value? Who knows?
Sure.
It got the value that you needed. That's all. Right. I guess at the point that you're asking,
yes,
that's all you need to know. That appraiser opinion said that this house is worth the value that you're trying to buy it for.
Now you go through a lot of these, right? Because you sell a lot of houses, you help a lot of people.
Yeah.
How often do you see? We're just talking here. We're giving info to the nation. How often do you see the appraisal come back at the contract price? If you could give a percentage, is it a high percentage?
98% of the time.
98% of the time. I'd say it's very high.
Yes.
I'd say that it's very high. That it comes back for the contract price.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Now, we won't even run that rabbit as to why. Okay. We won't even go down that road. But you do see a lot of times that the appraisals do come back at the contract price. Okay. So you look at that and you say, I'm good. It's good to go forward. Right. The bank knows they're good to lend the money. You know you're good to buy the house. It's all good, and we move forward. That's one scenario that happens with an appraisal. Second scenario that happens with an appraisal, again, this is one of those other, see, somebody's calling us for an appraisal right now.
Right now.
So this is one of those things that happen probably in that 2% that you said happened, but the appraisal comes back more than what the contract price was. What does that mean? And what is that for the person buying the house? Tell us more about it.
So obviously, again, your value's good.
Sure.
They actually see that there could be potentially more value there.
Right.
The biggest question that you get when that does happen, again, it don't happen a lot.
Sure, it doesn't.
What reason? Who knows? Ask an appraiser.
Absolutely.
But the biggest question that you get when that does happen, okay, I'm trying to buy a house, it's $199,000. My appraisal come back at $208. Can I get that extra money?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. No. And so you do have what's called, that good word we all like to have in our homes, equity.
Equity.
Okay, that means you're moving in and you got equity. Okay, they're saying your house is more than you're actually borrowing for it. That's a really good thing for you. Okay. However, what you said is the most common question I think that you get a lot of times on it. Can I go get that money?
Yeah, so can
they're going to give me that.
Right.
You know, they're going to give me that.
Right.
Now, there's other products out there that you might be able to do something about that. But as far as on the mortgage goes itself,
right now, that's it.
You're trying to get a mortgage for that contract price, so that's going to be, of course, what it is that you get. Here's what we're talking about today. Episode number 203 of Lakeway Area Real Estate Talk Live, presented by your friends at
Elite Realty Group.
That's right. You got it, man. So here's what we're talking about, appraisals, okay? We're talking about how they work. We're talking about what they do. We're talking about when they come in at contract price, when they come in over contract price. You've got equity in your house at that point. But we will put it out there and tell you, because it is one of the most common questions that we get all the time. Why does it always usually come back for the contract price? You're going to have to ask the appraiser.
You're going to have to ask
You're going to have to ask the appraiser. Yeah. One thing we are not is appraisers, okay? We're good at standing here behind this camera and giving you our opinions about it. And we want you to know about them because, again, with most of the contracts, being contracts that have mortgages on them, 75% of everything that you see around this area, there's a mortgage involved in that purchase. So there's an appraisal involved in that purchase. So we do deal with them a lot. People deal with them a lot. So we like to put the information out there so you kind of know what to expect and what to happen. So we've talked about it comes back at the purchase price. That's a good thing. You know you're good. It comes back over purchase price. That's also a good thing because you're moving in with equity. Now the third scenario we're going to talk about.
This is the one we're talking about.
And here's why we're talking about appraisals today, because it seems as though lately we do know what's been going on with the real estate market. Okay, everybody knows. We've been saying it. You've been hearing us say it. The price of homes is up. It's just real. Okay, you know how everybody knows it. It's real. Okay. I'm going to go ahead, though. I always like to kick this in there Because a lot of people hear, well, home prices are up, so I'm just going to stop. I'm just going to wait. I ain't going to do nothing. Well, you gotta also look at the opposite side of that, and that is buying the house. You got to look at those interest rates, okay? Interest rates are still historically low.
Right.
Now, we would never tell someone to, or you have to buy a house. We would never tell someone to, or you have to sell a house. That's all going to come back down to your personal financial situation. You got to weigh that out for yourself. But here's what we do know, okay? Could prices drop? Absolutely. Will prices drop? Only the good Lord knows that.
Could they keep going up? Absolutely.
Could they keep going up? Same thing with interest rates. Could they drop? Absolutely. Could they stay the same? Absolutely. But could they go up? Absolutely. We've had those shows. It makes a change in your payment. But let's talk about, because home prices are up, values are up, that means these appraisers are going out here and these contract prices, the house is going to have to appraise for that contract.
Right.
But if it don't, now we're going to deal with this scenario, because the one none of us actually ever want to talk about. Nobody ever wants to deal with it, but it's a real fact of the matter that there are homes right now that's getting contracts on them for a purchase price. The appraiser goes out, has the appraisal, it comes back, and it does not appraise. Take us through that scenario, my man.
Okay, so everybody's kind of tore up at this point in time, because the appraisals come back again. So we're trying to sell for $200,000. The appraisal comes back at $190,000. What does that mean?
Sure.
What does that mean? First off, that means $190,000 is the opinion of that appraiser of what he thinks the bank should lend on that. So by all means,
I've got to stop you here just for a minute, because we are cutting into this live broadcast with some breaking news. All right, breaking news out of Morristown, Tennessee. You folks hold on. We've got breaking news. But apparently, down at College Square Mall, there is a bear. There is a bear running in the parking lot at College Square Mall.
Should I go now?
One of our loyal viewers, matter of fact, it is the statistician herself, Miss Amanda, has made a comment that she cannot believe you and I are not live in the parking lot.
I will go. You will live broadcast to me. I'll be right there with it.
Chasing the bear.
We'll interview him on camera.
I love cutting into breaking news like that. I love stopping the whole thing and cutting into breaking news. It was pretty good. So again, breaking news, there's a bear at the mall.
Apparently there's a bear at the mall.
You're only going to get that kind of information, folks.
Right here. Okay.
It's right here. We are up to date right here.
That's good stuff.
That's about an hour and a half ago, by the way. But we're on.
Okay.
We're on.
Well, yeah.
It might still be there.
Well, we can track him.
Let's get back on track.
Okay.
Breaking news.
Never done that. I don't even know what I was saying.
I'm going to bring you back.
Now I'm looking for a bear in the parking lot at any minute.
A good host brings you back here.
Okay, bring me back.
We're talking about the house and appraisal.
Yes, it is.
It didn't appraise.
No, it didn't.
Contract price come in. It did not appraise. All right. Cody and Ashley says they expect a video if that happens, by the way.
I will go.
Okay.
I'm leaving.
So we're getting way off here. Okay. We're getting way. It's bear breaking news is brought us. So tell the people what happens if it does not appraise, because it's becoming more real.
Okay. Really. Okay. So again, we're trying to buy it for $200,000. Appraisal comes back at $190,000. What does that mean? That was the opinion of the appraiser. Bottom line, that's all the bank's going to lend on that house is $190,000. So what do we do?
What do we do?
Okay. What do we do? Because I offered $200,000. Now it's only worth $190,000. The bank's telling me they're going to lend $190,000. What happens?
Right.
Well, there's a couple options.
Couple things.
Couple options. Number one.
Don't give up yet. Don't give up yet. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. It ain't over.
No.
It ain't over.
No.
So there's a couple options. Number one is the seller can say, I know my house is worth $200,000. That's what I want. So either you give me the extra $10,000 or the deal's off.
Right.
You can say as the buyer, the bank's only going to lend $190,000.
Mm-hmm.
So, Mr. Seller, we need you to come down to the appraisal price.
Right.
That's all the bank's going to lend anyways.
Right.
Come down. What does that happen? A lot of the times it does.
Absolutely.
A lot of the times it
Absolutely.
does. Because now you got a real live number.
Absolutely. There's no doubt about it.
So it would kind of make sense for the guy to come down. Now, I ain't saying they ain't outside extreme circumstances where it's just bad. I mean, again, at the end of the day, I think people are human beings.
Sure.
So I think we still all are. I don't know what that shot they gave us was, but I ain't going to talk about it.
Right.
Anyways, so the appraiser could have just had a bad day. He could have just he might have just missed it.
Right.
So, I mean, you could say, okay, let's put everything on hold. Let's have another appraisal done. See how it falls in line. There's a couple options. But the thing is, the deal's not dead. It don't mean, okay, this house just ain't worth it.
Right.
have another one. See if they'll drop.
Exactly.
Whatever. There's options.
There's
Don't panic
options
at
there
that point.
for you.
It's easy to panic.
Yes.
If you, all of us realtors who are watching the show, all this other stuff, we've had that call.
Right.
You know.
Oh, yeah.
We've had that call.
Yes.
Just got the appraisal back. Won't work.
Right.
Done. We're done.
Yes, absolutely.
No, we're not done. We're not done
Right.
yet.
You don't have to be.
You don't have to be.
Because that appraisal on that contract is what's a financial contingency to
Right.
keep from going into a lot of contract stuff, but it's a contingency. And so it gives you a little bit of negotiating room as the buyer. The seller can do the same kind of thing, but there's still an opportunity for you to work that out. Okay, it's still, but everybody's got to agree. It just because it appraises for less doesn't mean it's automatically going to be dropped.
Right.
All those things are not just automatically happening.
It opens up negotiations.
But it opens up those negotiations to hopefully be able to work something out for the buyer to be able to get the property for what the appraiser says that the value is, and for the seller to be able to drop to that price to do that. There's still opportunity for you to be able to do that. That, my friends, is our real estate information of the day pertaining to 100% appraisals. It's a big issue right now with home prices up. Appraisals are, they are a real thing. We're seeing some of them go all over the board. So we wanted to put the information out there to you guys today because people ask us all the time, why do you do this? Well, we put the information out to you all because we want you to be the most prepared buyers and sellers and investors in the real estate market today. That's why we come here every Wednesday at 12 noon to give you this information. Everybody is
I'm dying to go chase a buyer.
Everybody's commenting right now they love the background, the new background. I kind of
yes.
like it too, y'all. So thank you guys for mentioning that. We're going to take a short commercial break. And if we can get to the mall in 2 minutes and 15 seconds, because that's what this commercial is, we may come back. We may come back, and Dave could be live at the mall. You guys hang out with us again. We'll be back for the conclusion of episode number 203 of Lakeway Area Real Estate Talk Live, presented by your friends at right after this short commercial break. You guys. And we are back for the conclusion of the 203rd episode. And we coming back to you with our local area happenings, telling you everything that's going on right here in the Lakeway area. Turn it over to my local area man himself right now, Mr. Dave Elkins.
So
bring us home.
This is the point in time where you get your calendars out.
Yes.
Don't get off this thing because you're watching this on your phone.
Yeah, don't leave us.
Get out your calendar and let's start marking some stuff down of stuff we got going on. We don't have anything, it looks like, for the rest of the month here in Hamlin County that's going to be going on, but we're going to start in August. So August the 6th, I was telling you about a little bit about this the other day, is that movie night at the park. Okay, this time it's going to be at that, what's it called, Fulton Hill Park.
Yes.
Over here up by the city building. That's Friday night, August the 6th at 6 p.m. Starlight Cinemas will be presenting The Peanut Butter Falcon. That starts at 6 p.m. That's Friday, August the 6th. Now, 2 days later, Sunday, August the 8th, at Fulton Hill Park, from 5 to 8 is they're going to celebrate Jubilee Day.
Yes.
I don't know what that is. And then at 8 p.m., Starlight Cinemas is going to put on another movie called The Best of Enemies. So 5, pretty much till all night long, you're going to be over at Fulton Hill Park.
Do it.
Yeah, again, they usually have food trucks, all that good stuff there. Good thing about this is all free events. Okay,
Great,
this
man.
is completely
That
free.
makes it even better.
So it's a family movie night. Go have a good time. Don't cost you nothing. Now the food does cost you. I'll go ahead and tell you, food costs you. But now we got a snow cone at one of them things, and it was great. Okay,
Good stuff. Good stuff.
And then again, we're reminding you now. Go ahead and put it on your calendars. August 21st.
Gotta hear this one, man.
August the 21st. I wish you'd come at breaking news again.
Yeah.
August the 21st is our Client Appreciation Day that we have every year. It's at Cherokee Park. First pavilion on your right.
Absolutely.
What time is it?
5 p.m. will be dinner starting.
5 p.m.
5 to 6, we're going to eat dinner.
5 to 6, listen to him.
Yeah, 5 to 6 p.m. we're going to eat dinner. Got all the fixings. It's going to be a good one. All right, it's totally going to be a good one.
Yes.
We got games. We got bounce houses. We got dunk tanks.
Dunk
we
tanks.
got prizes on top of prizes.
Give it
got,
away.
We've got apparel. We've got gift cards. We've got event tickets. We've got all kinds of things that will be happening at that event. That
Good
is
stuff.
Saturday, August the 21st from 5 until 8 p.m. So you want to get there between 5 and 6 so you can eat. All the fun will begin starting while you're eating. We will have giveaways frequently. They're going to be all
Nobody
kinds of
has
winners.
ever left there mad or disheartened.
You're going to love it, all
You're
right?
going to have a good time. You're going to leave there with a smile on your face, and your belly will be full.
Yes, going to love it. That is Saturday, August the 21st, Cherokee Park, first pavilion on the right. You will be seeing advertising begin to hit the airways for that this coming weekend. We will make sure that we will doing that. So, this right
Sharon
here.
Thornton said, sounds like a great time, but a commute from Northern California, though, might be a little rough.
Sharon, come on out and join the fun.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It might be a little rough, though. It only
I
takes
could
about 4
arrange
days
for my private jet
to go get it.
to go get it.
I'm with you on that. I'm with you on
Let
that.
me know.
Sharon, we're glad in Northern California that you are tuned in watching
we are.
us. We really appreciate that. Absolutely. We appreciate Sharon. We appreciate everybody that's watched today. Hopefully we've brought you some entertainment. We've had breaking news go down.
There's a bear at the mall, people.
Yes, right now we've
That's
had
major.
National Day. We've had the Real Estate Word of the Day. We've had appraisal talk with you guys. We've gave you the local area happenings. We've had a great show here today. Would you rather, since today's National Junk Food Day and National Hot Dog Day, would you rather have junk food all day or would you rather have a hot dog all day? You're the hot dog man. I'm the
Ain't
junk
neither
food
good hot
man.
dog.
You just do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? You just do what you got to do. Grandma Rose says hi, and we will try to be there. Grandma Rose, we are looking forward.
We hope.
to seeing
I'll send
you.
my private jet to get you too, honey.
Yeah, Sharon says as soon as she finds a place to buy out there, I'll be there.
That's
Hey,
right.
Sharon, call us up.
She's coming.
We got you.
She's coming.
We got you. All right. So we appreciate everybody being here today. Hopefully we brought you some good real estate information, helped you laugh just a little bit, maybe even smile a time or two. That's what we want to do. And this all is brought to you by your friends at
Elite Realty Group.
We're glad you've been with us today. Don't forget Friday morning at 8 a.m. Get up with us as we just talk live. We're going to talk about things this week that hopefully the Facebook police won't kick us off for. They kicked us off last week. They didn't want us to talk about what it was, but we're going to come back this Friday and talk again. So come get us, right? That's what we say. Until Friday morning at 8 a.m.
Be safe out there, people. There's a bear on the loose.
There's a bear in the parking lot. You guys be blessed. We will see you next time. Over and out, y'all.